Fire in the hole, let's cook a steak. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again in my backyard. What I got going on for you today is this beautiful boneless beef thick ribeye steak that I got from Wild Fork Foods. I'll put a link in the description to Wild Fork Foods. This thing is beautiful. It's beyond beautiful. It's got some excellent marbling on it and plenty of fat to meat ratio. It's awesome. An awesome steak. What we're going to do is marinate this puppy in a kind of an Asian inspired marinade, and I think you're going to like it. I'm going to start it out with some black pepper and some salt and pepper. That's what you got to have on a steak. Then I've got some white vinegar because we're going to make a kind of a paste out of this. I've got about an inch of ginger that I diced up fine, and I've got about 6 cloves of garlic diced up fine, and I've got some cilantro. Ooh, I almost threw it on. Some cilantro. That's good stuff. I love the smell and taste of cilantro. I'm gonna mix that up in there. That's the beginnings of our marinade, but let me tell you what. Here's the kicker. Here's the brute force of this marinade. This stuff right here. Let me see if I can get it in the sun where you can see it. This is Huy Fong Chili Garlic sauce. This is an 8-ounce container of that. I'm gonna put about, I don't know, about at least 6 ounces of that in there. We're going to mix that all up, and the reason we're doing that, we're going to save this marinade, we're going to save part of it to put on the steak after it's cooked. But in the meantime, oh man, you can't, is that beautiful or what? Let me get my steak over here. I'm just going to spoon about half of this over the steak, and we're just going to let him marinate in that overnight. But I want to save some of that. I'm going to flip him over. I want to save some of that for to garnish the steak with after he's cooked. So yeah, we got that. Oh boy. This is going to be so good. It smells amazing. Let me tell you what. If you don't think that's a good tasting steak, I'll tell you, I'll let you come here and drink all my beer. How about that? So yeah, we're gonna let that go overnight in that little container. Isn't that beautiful? All that chili and garlic, and oh man, that's gonna be one excellent steak. We're gonna cook him on direct heat, just flipping him until he's done, till we get an internal temperature of about 130 for medium rare. And that's gonna be our steak for tomorrow. We're gonna cook that tomorrow, so stay tuned. My steak has been well marinated. I've got my very neglected Craycourt grill grates in place, and I'm going to throw my steak on the fire on direct heat, right like that. That beautifully marinated ribeye steak, and we're just going to let him lay there for a little minute, get some grill marks on him. Then we'll turn him 90 degrees. We'll let him sit for a little while longer. After that, we'll be checking his internal temperature with my instant read thermometer. Of course, he's nowhere near where he needs to be. We want to get him up to about 125, 130 for medium rare. Just going to cook him a little bit right there. Get a little bit of grill marks on him. Turn him 90 degrees. As soon as he lets go, I'll show it to you when I flip him over. Stay tuned. I flipped my steak over. Not the most impressive grill marks ever. Not too bad, not too shabby. We're going to cook him some more. He's got to come up to 135 internal in the middle. He's nowhere near that yet. Got to cook him a little while longer. I'm going to keep flipping him. And I'm going to get him on my slicing board and slice him up and garnish him up, and then we'll get a beer and take a taste. So stay tuned. My steak is done. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug, star of the show. Here's today's beer. We've got Elysian Contact High Hazy IPA. Now everybody said when Elysian got bought out by AB InBev that their beer was going to go to hell. I don't think so. I think they've maintained their standards, and I think this one is even better than some of the ones that went before it, like Space Dust was very good IPA. Now, this is called Contact High Hazy. You know, that's the craze now, the New England, what's it called? New England IPAs, the hazy. Contact High, Elysian Contact High Hazy IPA. I don't know where Lassa's been, but Lassa, you need to come back, baby, and sniff the sniff off of this with me. Oh man, it smells great. What do you expect from Elysian? Very good brewing company. Even though they were bought out by AB InBev, that's Anheuser-Busch, they're still maintaining their quality standards. Let's quaff the froth off it, Lassa. I don't know where you're at, baby. You haven't been around, but you're missing out on some good beer. That's delicious. What's the ABV on that? It's not readily apparent. I'm sure it's on the can here somewhere. Oh wow. 6%, not too bad, not too shabby. Fill that glass back up again. Well, you can't see that. You can't see nothing. 6% ABV, a hazy New England IPA from Elysian Brewing Company, Contact High. Let me get my steak over here. My steak with that that Asian-inspired marinade sauce on there with that. What do you call that stuff? That chili garlic sauce. I can't wait to put this in my mouth. Mmm. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a winner. Mmm, that's delicious. Wow. You know what? That's one of my best right there. Tell you what, delicious. Hey, you know what I say? If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go see my boy Papa Texas. Papa Texas has got some surprises coming up in the next few weeks. You'll see. You keep an eye on Papa Texas because he's doing stuff. He's doing cool stuff. And this steak is awesome. That sauce is unbelievable. Oh. That's delicious. Hey, you heard me. Go see Papa Texas. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but I'll tell you what. You know, I have over 600 videos on YouTube, and about 500 of them are pretty good barbecue cooking videos. This is one of my better recipes right here, I gotta tell you. And I don't know where to start with this thing. This is so good. I gotta have another piece though. Nice and tender. Mmm. Tender, spicy beef. Absolutely delicious. Check out some of my other videos. You know, you might find something you like in there. You never know. So, yeah, you might like this crap. You might subscribe to me. You might give me a thumbs up. Go up and see Papa Texas. Papa Texas has got some surprises coming up for you in the next couple of weeks. You better stay close on Papa Texas because he's going to be giving away some stuff that you don't want to miss. I can't stop eating this awesome ribeye steak. Alright, babies. That's my video. We'll see you next week. Bye.